My name is Tony Gioiello. I was a student worker at the Port of Los Angeles, and now I am the Deputy Executive Director of Development. I started as a student worker in 1980 in the construction division. I worked in the survey crews, and I worked in the field driving stakes into the ground. So I had no idea what the Port of Los Angeles was, or the harbor department. My dad was actually a commercial fisherman, so the only thing I knew was the SP slip, where the fishing boats were. I get a call one day from somebody who had worked at the port saying, "I hear there's a summer job at the port. It's in the survey group." I had no idea what survey was. At that time, I was a student at Harbor College. I had just been out of high school for less than a year. And so I went to the library, got a survey book to figure out what it was. I came in for the interview. I had played football in high school, so I was a bit bigger and stronger back then, and so they needed somebody to drive those stakes into the ground. So they hired me. After that, I started working in the construction division with engineers, and that's where I started to decide, and they encouraged me to go into engineering. Right after graduation, I actually took an exam to be an engineer at the port, and then I got hired on into the engineering division. I worked there all my career. I started as an engineering assistant, I became an associate, then a full engineer, then a harbor engineer, and then I was chief engineer for about 12 years. Now I'm in my current position as the Deputy Executive Director. It's a little overwhelming when you think about being in one place for so long. I think, I don't know if I would have changed anything, I'll be honest with you. I think it's just been such a rewarding experience working with the people I've worked with, working on the projects we worked on. It's just been such a exhilarating, fulfilling career. When I look at today's young engineers and the students, one, I think they're just so much more prepared for the field than when I came through, right? And they're so talented, and it's interesting. I look at them, I look at, okay, which one of you are going to be in my shoes in the future here? Because somebody will.